do like that Crash is a render here, but the other two are in game.
Yeah, you can tell there's always
Actually,
one render and then
maybe Tiny isn't in game now. Actually, he kind of looked more high res than the other
he
guy.
looked shiny.
Yeah, which made me think that he might not be in game.
I
But
remember this level from the remaster.
I think the hardest I ever did laugh was when my brother
Yeah.
said. I just realized it was when my brother said something about Neocortex's hair.
What did he say?
I'm not gonna say it because it's just gonna make me sound like a creep.
Oh,
Alright, he said
okay.
they looked like a little poo, and I was and I was like
You
3
are
years old.
obsessed. You are
I was a
obsessed with.
3-year-old. I was
You're
I was a little
disgusting.
guy. I was a little
This is
guy.
disgusting.
Listen,
No one watches
listen.
content for this.
There's
Or
a
maybe they
Clancy
do.
Brown episode. There's a Clancy Brown interview where he said the same thing. So
He looks like a clown. What? Why is
that's a bit uncalled for.
you and your family just like poop? I don't get you sometimes.
That's
He looks like
screwed
Krusty
up.
the Clown to me. If you were to give him purple hair or blue hair, whatever, you'd see Krusty.
Yeah, because they kind of are doing the same hairstyle, where there's like a lot of boldness, but in the middle of the boldness is
Oh.
a big moment of hair.
Big moment.
Yeah,
A little moment. A frizzy moment.
a mole man of hair.
You were telling me how Crunch, his image in this version of the game, is better than the other release, which was US, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The US version has a different Crunch image.
yeah. So there's Crunch in the top right. It looks
Yeah.
it looks pretty handsome, I think.
Looks nice.
Pretty
I
good.
like him.
Yeah.
It's a good image.
But like in the same character, same entity, but in the in the US version of this game, it looks like he's you know when Jesse kills that guy in Breaking Bad, and he opens the door,
Oh,
and it's like,
spoilers.
and he's like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. You're right, that is spoilers.
It's spoilers for a really old show. But basically, he looks a little spaced out, right?
Yeah.
His eyes are just sort of like, huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
and all of these characters actually have the right art. I think the same is true for
Cortex's
Tiny.
image is interesting. I feel like it could have been better.
I think he's great. He's laughing
What?
there. He's having a good time. He's like hee.
I would make
losing
his
it.
hair stick out a bit more.
Maybe.
I would
Oh
make his
yeah.
hair stick out.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't
Because Tiny and all these furry characters, they have their ears hanging out.
Yeah.
You're
They
right.
cut my hair, Crash. They cut
Yeah.
my hair. My clown hair.
Clash, please cut your ears off so it's fair. Come on.
Yes, Crash. Cut your. Oh, I was gonna bring up something then.
Oh, sorry.
I
What were you gonna bring
basically,
up?
I remember when I was young,
Yeah.
and I remember seeing bits of this game, and I never had it. I just YouTubed it, and
What?
the podium animations creeped me out because Tiny, he was going, and it's
He does.
just scary. And
That's
then he
true.
occasionally goes,
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
It's very accurate what I was doing, and it just doesn't stop, and it's
Okay.
just creepy because you're ah! That was me when I was a kid looking at that little footage of Tiny.
Yeah, I do like that jawline he's got. It's that
is horrible.
Yeah, he is an atrocious character. Here's the thing.
Yep.
Like, there's 3 races for each team. Coco, Crash, and Crunch for Team Bandicoot. And Team Cortex is Tiny, Neocortex, and Engine. And like they all basically it's the 3 same driving styles. So like Crunch and Tiny are both fast but poor at handling. And like Crash
Yes,
and
so
Cortex are like both
equal.
yeah.
I gathered that because it's 3 of them each.
Yeah,
and,
it's
to make it fair.
It's just awkward to me that like Coco's equivalent is that like weirdo.
I
don't
thought
know.
honestly it makes sense that they got 2 brainiacs, then you got Cortex and Crash, the 2 dummies. And then you've got Crunch and Tiny,
Oh.
which are the two big buff dudes, which are heavy handlers, I'm guessing.
Heavy handlers.
I don't know. It makes sense.
I don't know what's going on in this
Frenzy.
conversation. I prefer when Crash is my teammate because I've just got this big friendly head in the top corner. Because notice they sub out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's Crash, sometimes it's Crunch.
Sometimes giving you a little thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Crunch, but you are my least favourite.
I hate how they made Engine like somewhat cute in the
They are?
new game.
Oh.
No,
Oh yeah, you're right. He is kind of like that.
they gave him a lot more hair and stuff, and he's like somewhat more pleasant to look at in Crash 4. And I just wasn't with it. I think it's not really what he's about. Like his eyes were bigger, and he looked like a kid almost. You can put up an image of a side by side of Engine, the good design of Engine, then you got the new Engine, and you can see why it just does not work.
Do you like?
He's meant to be like Igor. He just looks like a kid in the new one.
Do you like that art on the screen right
of
now?
His little because that's a somewhat reminiscent of the PS1 version of him, which he had the same sort of head shape.
Wow.
It's faithful.
There's a shortcut in this track that it's quite hard to pull off. You have to have boost, and you need to be going straight. But the thing about this game is that when you boost, you normally do turning because of the drift mechanic. So I'm gonna try to do it.
It's kind of mad that
I did
Mario
it!
kind of.
Nice.
Whoa! You did it. You actually did.
I did it.
I was just gonna say, this game has a mechanic where the wheels hover.
Yes.
And
seen it already in
Mario
one of the tracks.
Kart kind of took that
From this game?
because Mario Kart has a very similar thing where the wheels like hover.
And that was from this game. I see.
Well, I'm saying that Crash came up with that concept, and then Nintendo used the same concept in Mario Kart.
I gotta be
later on.
honest, I don't like the concept because most of the instances of that happening in the track, he looks like he's having a good time. Why are you telling me he looks like he's crazy? He's just
That crazy German.
Listen, when I'm having a good time, when I'm jamming, my eyes go cockeyed like that as well. So, you know.
His eyes don't do that. That's not Dingo Dial.
True.
He
What was I
doesn't derp
saying?
like that.
What was I saying? Like 7 seconds ago?
You're saying when you jam, your eyes go like that.
No, I didn't say that. Well, I kind of did.
You did.
It was something before. Oh no, it was about the floaty wheels. Basically, there's in this in the tracks, one of the innovations between this and the previous game was that they don't just use tires. They also have some instances of track that are like science fiction-y, and they allow the car to essentially grip like magnets to the track, so you can go upside down and stuff.
Well, that's what Mario Kart does.
Right.
It has like a hover function where you go loop-de-loops and you don't fall off it because of it.
Yeah. So this track has an instance of that, and I would say this track's instance of it is like the best one. I like this track a lot. I think it might be my favorite. I could also challenge me to get 100 boosts in succession on this map. Right. Like it says 8 there. If I slow down too much, it resets to 0. So, like that. So I'm gonna try to get 100 on this map. I've done it before.
The new the when they did the Crash remaster karting games, they had the same thing because it's the same guys, and they clearly knew that it was a popular
feature
mechanic. Yeah.
Shortcut.
You got to keep going fast, or else you lose your boost.
Yeah. But no, a lot of instances of that floaty... Oh, I lost it, dude. It's so shit. A lot of instances of that floaty... This floaty thing that we're seeing on the screen right now. Actually, I don't like them because they make the car feel slower. But this instance actually feels great. I like this sequence of driving here. I'm restarting. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better.
Whoa.
I'm going to do better than that. That was bad. Oh man, I'm gonna get the boost as well.
Oh.
This one I'm gonna be good at. All right, am I allowed to be good? I didn't. I did real bad. I did real bad.
I think you. Here's the thing. I
What?
don't think you can be funny and be good at the same time at Crash.
Wow.
I think, yeah.
You just said that to my face.
Not to your face. Over Discord.
I've already done better. I've already done way
I'm
better.
not saying you're bad at Crash. I'm
Well,
just saying that to keep your boost momentum is a hard thing, and it's
no.
like you need full concentration.
No. No,
All right.
I can do this while watching
Prove-
episodes of
prove
American
me
Dad
wrong.
where Francine is doing
Oh,
weird
that's
shit.
epic.
Flip! I screwed that up.
You
Sorry,
did.
my mind
I
went
like
to
how
Francine at the
you
library.
swore and then you said flip. That was cool.
What did I say?
You said shit and then you went, oh, flip.
Oh. Flipping out.
Oh.
I remember once my this is embarrassing. I remember once
Yeah.
I was upset at my little friend that I was with when I was a young child, and I wanted to say fucking, like, oh, he's fucking over there. I wanted to say that, but I didn't. But my mum was within earshot. My mum was in earshot, so I didn't want to say fucking. I wanted to be creative with words and say like another F word, and add ing. So
Right.
I came up with fingering.
Oh. What is wrong with you? This is filth. This is filth.
No, that's real.
Enough of this.
That one's
Shut up.
real.
I don't care if it's real. It's
Sorry.
filth. I'm not saying you made it up.
But no, that's the innocent thing. Mum got angry at me, and I was like, what?
And you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, innocent Tomo. That's kind of funny.
It's actually a musical term. It's a musical term describing the action of where the musician's fingers go on the instrument. So you might pick up like a nice innocent children's piano book, and it's got a page saying, "Now watch out for your fingering because you need to be good at it." This is real. This is real.
Okay. I'm not saying no to this because I don't know.
I might restart.
No.
Why not?
Look, you're about to win with Crunch, all right?
I'm with Coco. Oh, I see what you mean. You know what? I might restart just because.
No.
I've crashed.
Just
so
because you want
many
to show
times.
off that you can get a high
Oh,
boost level. I don't think
You don't
anyone
care?
really cares. No. I want to see more levels.
Okay.
I want to see more bosses.
You want to see more cutscenes? You're just here for the cutscenes.
I am. I've got my
What's that?
popcorn. I've got my
I think
big
it's the
gulp.
next one. Is it the next one?
I don't know.
There's Engine. What does Engine say? He does a
Nothing.
little twitch.
He sort of glitches, but it's Tiny. Tiny's the one that creeped me out. He goes.
We'll find the clip of that.
Next-
Here we go.
Yeah. Next time you verse Tiny, you might see it. Nash. Whoa.
Nash was engineered to always move. He never stops or even sleeps.
So this
Ooh.
game is aping the first game again, where it's just got like a crazy character, crazy animal character. It's like what's his name, the dog in the straitjacket.
Is he though on that level?
I think so.
I don't think he's crazy enough.
Wow. What's that character
Let me just
called?
hang on. His voice. That's Fry.
Oh yeah, I
That's
think it is
Futurama
actually.
Fry.
I think I remember
Billy
learning
West.
about this.
He was at the Comic Con I went to recently. But he, most of these guys charge a pretty penny, and
Yeah.
I just didn't have.
To meet the voice of Nash from Crash Bandicoot
Yeah,
Nitro
I was.
Racing, you kind of have to
He
pay a
also-
pretty penny.
He also voiced Rayman in the Rayman TV show, the very short-lived Rayman TV show. I think there was only 3 or 4 episodes of it.
I didn't know that
And
existed.
he voices, yeah, it's real. He voices Rayman, and he gives him like a New Yorker accent for some reason. And
that feels
they're
right
like,
to me,
oh,
though.
no.
Okay.
No. But here's the thing, right? The show is actually quite good. I didn't mind it, the 3 episodes that it had. They were very, had charming moments, and the characters were quite fun and kooky. It's a shame it never really took off, but yeah. It came out, I think, around the Rayman 2 era, because there are elements of it to do with Rayman 2, but then it's like it's its own thing. But you should put a little clip up of his little voice. He's like, we gotta get in the car.
We'll find her. After all, she's in the car.
And it's just very weird.
That feels right
very
to me for
weird
Rayman.
voice. No.
What should Rayman sound like? Sacre bleu, blah, blah, blah.
Bonjour!
Yeah.
The tin seas, they must be rescued. No. He has a normal voice. He's like, Glowbox.
Damn it.
We gotta go, Glowbox.
Okay.
I like his voice. It kind of gives me calm Sonic vibes a little bit.
Yeah, that is kind of what that
I don't know,
sounded like.
if Sonic wasn't always like, yeah, he's kind of just like neutral.
What?
Yeah.
So Sonic and Rayman hanging out, it would be like similar voices, but one's slightly more chill.
One's calmer, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
He so the current guy for Rayman, he came back for the Mario & Rabbids DLC, which was nice.
I can't believe I hit that. It's literally static. Go on.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You're still winning.
Thank you for holding my hand through this experience. It's okay. It's okay.
But he came back for the Mario & Rabbids DLC, and I then found out that he was also the voice of Rabid Mario. And it's quite...
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's got good
That's
range.
a funny credit to have. You're this horrible version of the most famous video game character of all time.
No! Rabid Mario's... Listen, the guys that made the Mario & Rabbids games are very talented people, and they're very funny. They make the Rabbids likable in that game.
Oh.
I was completely against them before playing that game, and I like them a lot more.
No, I
now.
agree, but they are... Were they not villains?
Little abominations.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the design intent. They wrote down in French from the little tissue paper that they drew the first rabbit on. The little abominations. Quote DJ
Yeah,
Jim.
probably.
Can I get 100? I really want 100 before the end of this race.
I don't know. This is lap 3.
I think if I go this way, I can get more boosts in. I need
Damn. Look at
need
Nash.
23
She's
more.
so far.
What? How did that go? How did I slow down there?
Oh, it's okay. That's a pretty high score, though. That's impressive.
I can get 100. I got like
I'm
120
sure you
one
can.
time on this track.
I'm sure you can, but 60 was still pretty... Was it 70 you got to?
That was like
Almost
80. Or
80? I
something.
don't know. Yeah, that's impressive.
That's a high number.
Yeah.
That's like one
You
of the
try
highest
counting
numbers.
to that. I dare you.
Yeah. I always get confused like 40.
Let's see what
wow.
happens here.
That's brutal.
Oh,
Ow.
hello there.
I can't give thumbs up
I
anymore.
can get my key back.
You lost, buddy.
I don't
They did
care!
I'm so confused.
I hacked his brain and put him to sleep. He looked like he needed some, the poor shark
Wow.
thingy.
She's like Elon, hacking people brain.
Hacking people brains.
That's-
Hacking people's
First.
brain.
Messed up.
Get him out of here this instant.
Do you like Elon doing star jumps?
Well, you're happy there. Here's where things start to
I saw a funny image of him stretched out. He looked like a little frog jumping.
Stretched out? What do you mean?
Yeah, like his tummy was big and round,
Oh,
but then
okay.
his limbs were like twigs.
Alright.
If I could find the image, I will send it to you, and you can put it in, and you can show everyone the wonderful Elon
I can
jumping
show
image.
everyone. What a wonderful way to
Yep.
word that. Like it's show and tell.
Yep.
Yep. Did you see Michael, by the way? I put Michael Jordan in one of these still moments. Did you enjoy that?
No, because you're editing it in, and this
In
is
the past.
This is in the past. Well, this is freaky.
Yeah, this is an example. I don't like. So, I'll be honest. I like every track that we've just raced on. Some of these tracks ain't too good. I think one of these tracks is pretty bad. We'll come to it.
You keep making Aku Aku spin. That's very mean.
Because I don't care about his opinion right now. I like Out of Time. This one's
Whoa!
nice. Whoa.
You hear that? You don't care about Aku Aku's a little opinion. It's very rude.
I really hope Tiny comes in second this time so we can see his animation.
What is going on?
Yeah, I know, right? That's a great image. I want that to be on my desktop background. I like on the right. I like
That's so
in
weird
the middle.
looking.
And Dingo
This
Dial
is
there
the
was
s-
covering up his screwed up eyes from the previous thing. He's shy about it now because DJ being rude.
See no evil. See no evil.
Yeah. I don't think Tiny's in this one. Oh no, he is. I hope he
This
gets
is the
second.
sandworm level, right?
Yeah,
Sandworm.
this is where Herbert, whatever his name was, got his idea for the sandworms for June. When he wrote those.
No
novels.
way.
Yeah. Nice shortcut. I'm great at this
Whoa!
map. Woohoo! There is a really smart shortcut you can make that I've never been able to do. Let's see if I can look out for it here. It's like off this ramp you can go left. I'm gonna try doing it. You can go that way.
Is entropy?
Didn't
Oh,
work.
is
Sorry,
entropy in this game?
Who's Entro? Oh, you mean the clock guy?
Yeah.
I think he might be an unlock.
Oh, there's unlocks. I
Yeah,
didn't know
there's
that.
lots of unlocks in this game.
That's cool. I love games with unlocks.
Yeah, there's So on the American version of this game, I actually have fake crash as an unlock
Oh,
because I've got like it's quite an early version of fake crash, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I've got him. I'm pretty sure. And Entropy's featured in one of the artworks. I'm just realizing. So he's definitely
So
in
he must be.
But
yeah.
I can't say I've ever seen his model in this game.
Hmm.
Quite
The
mysterious.
weirdest racer they ever added to Crash Racing was in the new one. There was a secret thing you could do, and it's like hit these secret blocks.
Yeah.
I think in story mode, I'm not too sure. And by
Oops.
doing so, you unlock a crate as a character.
Okay.
So you're just a crate in a car. It's the weirdest thing, and it had skins of like you could be the Nitro crate, you could be the question mark crate, the
Oh, that's
exclamation
funny.
mark crate. It is funny, but it's the weirdest decision to be like, yeah, we're gonna add a crate as a racer.
I think you agree with me on this point. The most alienating thing about that new version of these games was how when you're racing, you're not racing against Neocortex, you're racing against like purple Neocortex. And you're racing against like
Yeah,
like different colours of the characters. It was really annoying.
I didn't mind it.
I really
I didn't
annoyed
mind
me.
it, but
It was
I
also,
understand your complaint with the story mode because they would just randomly be different when you're playing the story.
Yeah, so annoying.
I get that. But online, if you want to have a clown Cortex with a clown car, you should be allowed to do
No,
that.
yeah, I get that.
think it just adds a little more personality to yourself.
I love
more
costume
fun.
variety. There's the recoloring, the retexturing of the base skins that I don't get into. I think that's lame.
Well, that's like the cheap skins, isn't it? You got the cheap skins that are recolors, and then you got the legendaries.
Yeah.
Wait, what's he doing? Hang on, why has he
He
got a
bought-
hat and cane?
He bought a nice hat to go to the show with, and he can't show it off to people.
He hates top hats. What's your opinion on that, Will?
I have no opinion. DJ's trying to rile me
Whoa.
up because my original persona was a top hatted person because I was a freak. And
No, top hats are cool.
top hats are cool.
You could-
Top hats are cool.
You can tip them. You can be like, "Hello,
Hmm.
milady."
This is my least
Good
favorite
evening,
track
and
in the
then
game.
you can take it off and you can pull a rabbit out.
Wow.